Hello, welcome, boys and girls, girls and boys, once again. My name is Mr. Clark, also known as Big C. And today we're going to be talking about a really cool trick with any number times 11. And it is appropriately called the 11 trick. The 11 trick, okay? So, just like with numbers times 10, if you did 31 times 10, well, if I cover the 0 and do 31 times 1, it's 31, and I just added 0. 31 times 10 is 310. Well, there's a similar trick that's just as easy with numbers multiplied by 11. And here it is. It's very simple, actually. Let's start with the two-digit number. Let's go 45 times 11. All right, now here's the trick. The first number of the answer is going to be the first number in the problem, or the number that you're multiplying by 11. Here's what I mean. The first number is going to be, the first number of the answer is going to be the first number, this number right here, of the problem. So the first number of the answer is 4. Now the last number of the problem is going to be the last number. The last number of the answer is going to be the last number of the problem, this number here. So the last number is going to be 5. And what is the number in the middle? This number right here. What is that mystery number? Well, it's very simple. It is simply these two numbers added together. And what is 4 plus 5? Well, of course, it's 9. 45 times 11 is 495. Okay, now let's try that again. We're going to have 72 times 9. I'm sorry, 72 times 11. And of course, the first number is going to be the first number in the problem, which is 7. The last number is going to be the last number in the problem, which is 2. And the number in the middle is simply 7 and 2 added together, which is 9. The answer, 792. All right. Seems pretty easy, and it is. You will obviously be able to do this in your head in no time and impress all your friends with it. Now, what if we had a number like 56 times 11? Something very interesting happens here. Well, let me go back and show you 42, for instance, times 11. Okay? Again, oops, it's times 11 here. Okay. Again, the first number of the answer was the first number in the problem, so 4. The last number in the answer is the last number in the problem, which is 2. The number in the middle is 4 and 2 added together, and that's 6. Okay. Now you notice that we're multiplying 11 by a 2-digit number. And how many digits is our answer? It's 3. So the answer is always one more digit than the number of digits in the problem. Okay? So let's go back to this example here. 56 times 11. Well, I know my answer is going to be 3 digits because the problem is 2 digits. And remember, the answer is always one more digit than the number of digits in the problem. Okay? So again, the first number is 5 because it's the first number in the problem. Last number is 6. Now something very interesting happens with the number in the middle. 5 plus 6 added together is 11. But wait a minute. Hey, no. Sorry, my dog was just licking the marinara sauce out of my bowl. Artie, get away. Go. Okay, back at it. I'm really sorry about that. Let me just get him to go. Okay, we're back. Sorry, excuse me. My bad dog. Okay, where was I? Sorry about that. Okay, 5 is the first number of our answer. It's the first number in the problem here. 6 is the last number in the answer because this is the last number in our problem. Now remember, the answer is 3 digits because the problem, what we're timesing 11 by is 2 digits, and the answer is always one more digit than the problem. But 5 plus 6 is 11, and that's a 2-digit number. But we can only fit 1 digit here. Well, sleepover time. And if you're unfamiliar with sleepover, what I mean by sleepover, check out my tutorial on sleepover multiplication. But basically, if I put 11 here, and I'll go ahead and erase this 11 on top, one number in this number is going to have to be carried over and added to this number here, okay? Well, which number is it? Obviously, it's going to be 1, but I want you to understand that is it the 1 in the tens place here, or is it the 1 in the units place or the ones place? Whatever number it has the highest place value is the number that goes over and joins the next number over. Excuse me. Okay, boy, this tutorial's got all sorts of interruptions. Excuse me. So again, the number that goes over to the next number is the number with the highest place value. In this case, it's the 1 in the tens place. Now, when I add a 1 to 5, I get 6. This 1 here stays put, doesn't go anywhere, and then 6 is our last number. Okay? So let me do one more example, because I felt like there was a lot of interruptions there, and I just want to make sure that we understand what's going on here. I'm going to do 77 times 11, okay? First number of our answer, remember our answer is 3 digits. Why? Because there's only 2 digits in the problem, and it's always one more digit than the number of digits in the problem. First number 7, this 7 here. And the last number, of course, is 7, because the last number in the problem is 7 here. Now, the number in the middle are these two numbers added together, and it's 14. Okay? Now, one of these numbers is going to have to come over and be added to this 7 here. Which one is it? Well, it's the number with the highest place value. In this case, the number in the highest place value of the number 14 is the tens place, and that's the 1. So when I bring 1 over and add it to 7, that becomes an 8. This 4 here stays put, and 7 here. There you have it, 847. So I hope that makes sense. Does this work with adding or timesing 11, multiplying 3 or 4 or 5 digits times 11? In fact, it does, and I'll give you a quick show and tell here. What if I had 3,452 times 11? Well, how many digits are in the problem? 4. How many digits would be in our answer? Well, as I told you before, it's always one more digit. So there's 4 digits here. That means 5 digits are going to have to be in our answer. The first number is the first number in the problem, 3. The last number is the last number in the problem, 2. Okay? And now, what about these numbers in the middle? Well, this number here is going to be the sum of these two numbers added together, 3 and 4. And that is, of course, 7. Okay? Actually, let me just back up so I can get that. Okay, yeah. So again, the sum of these two numbers added together, 3 and 4, is 7. Now, what about the next number? Well, it's the sum of these two numbers added together, 4 and 5. That becomes 9. And what about the next one? Getting the hang of this? It is, of course, the 5 and 2 added together, which is 7. So 3,452 times 11 is, of course, pow, 37,972. And so practice this trick. And again, if there was a 2-digit number somewhere in here, the largest place value of that number would be carried over to the next number up, so to speak. So I hope that makes sense. Practice this. You will get very good at this in your head, yeah, even with large numbers, and people are going to wonder how you're doing it, but don't tell them because it's your trick. Have fun with it. Okay, bye.